right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 756 on this beautiful Monday evening of August 7th, 2023. We're going to have a great one tonight, friends. We're going to have KonaCatchphrase. We're going to do over some test-taking techniques because it's the skills that pays the bills. We're going to let you participate. It's a game that's sweeping the nation. It's the game of passers. That's what I'm going to call it, the game of passers. And what are we all here for? We're here for a pass notice. We want to learn how to get a pass notice. And if you're brand new, we teach you how to do what others don't, which is how to get a pass notice when you don't even know what's going on the screen. Guys, I'm just saying, a lot of people just teach content out of a book. We teach you how to like get those questions. Like, look, I can't be the only one in existence that literally has that moment where your brain seems like it's buffering. You know, like you have bad internet and you're just looking at something and you're just like, you can feel the wheel inside your head just spinning and it's just buffering. You're like, any day now, something's going to come to my brain, like any moment now. You know, just the internet's a little slow. You know, the broadband's just not big enough in that brain of mine sometimes. And sometimes it happens in the worst times, like when we're in an exam that we've been studying. Nerves get to us. The questions just aren't as familiar because we were studying in a Q bank that doesn't look like it. And actually, all Q banks aren't really that perfect anyway. But, you know, the Q bank is just like, you know, we've been doing it one way and then we get these exam questions and we're like, oh, man, this is different. This is a real curveball here.
Yeah.
I know I've been practicing for curveballs. Guys, that's what those techniques are going to do for you. They're going to help you out. So you definitely want to learn these techniques. And tonight we test your skills. Are you identifying what we call keywords? Are you, looking at, those key connections, those specific techniques and stuff that we have, right? So we're going to focus in on that.
Yeah, because guys, there's a lot of times, more times than not, when the answer is so obvious, but we overlook it because we're not paying attention to the key words and not necessarily securities vocabulary either.
Yeah, one of our pastors put it perfectly, and I'll get to that in a minute. But it really is, we're just thinking about the groceries that we need to buy. Did little Joey turn off the stove when I left? That kind of stuff. Is somebody going to pick up the kids after school? Is the daycare going to call me? All these things, right? And some of you are like, I don't got kids, I don't got those problems. Yeah, you're worried about other stuff, right?
Other stuff.
Did my roommate drink my orange juice?
Is my dog eating the bread that I left on the counter?
Right. I hope the dog did not go into the bathroom inside the house. All these different things we think about that's not part of the exam, right? And so it could really cloud your mind. And there's different ways that we teach you. And one of the ways that we're different than everybody else, nobody's doing the techniques. Nobody's teaching you this kind of stuff. So we do this for free. This is our 30 minutes. But first off, I want to let you know who is talking to you. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy, because she's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. Because you know why?
Why? Oh, why? I mean, I know why.
Why, Brandy?
Because it's a hot past summer. That buffering thing you were talking about earlier. Got you.
Hold on, I just got here. All right, anyways. Just showing you guys, we don't script this thing out.
Example of
yeah, we're really married. It's just the way it works. Oh man. All right, let's just start the screen. Yep. Just go with it. All right, guys, if you want to get into our paid program, yes, we have a paid program. If you are tired of all those other study preps that just give you those weekend boot camps, expect you to remember everything over a 3-day period, of which you were paying attention for only 2 hours because you were thinking about breaks and other things, because that's a lot to do. And you want more than just content. You want a community. You want some positivity. You want some techniques that help you get a pass notice. Then join us, friends. You can join us as little as 5 Starbucks trips. That's right. Or maybe 2. I don't know how big your family is. But you can join us at KonaButterflyz. And all you got to do is scan that QR code, hit the links in the chat, and you too can be part of the KonaButterflyz family community. We have paid, we have free, we got it all. Check it out. Orientation Replay explains all the different programs. Study guides available for the SIE 663. You'll love it. Why? Because it has just what you need. That's it. We cut out all the nonsense. We cut off all the fluff. No guff. Just the stuff you need. And that's all we got. It is lean, mean, and it's a fighting machine.
Heck
because the SIE is only 68 pages instead of 489. Woo! Yes, says the crowd. Kona in the community. It is on Discord. We got 8668 Kona. That's where you can reach me at. Brandy is strictly on the Discord if you want to reach over there. We also got the Telegram, and then that is how you get a hold of us at KonaButterflyz, your study prep. All right, that's my infomercial. I watched a lot of TV when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Generation X. We were what do you call them? Latchkey kids.
Yes.
Yeah, literally. Parents gone. Here's a TV.
I was trying to explain to the kids about Billy Mays.
Oh, Billy Mays. Yeah, the pillow guy. Was he the pillow guy?
No, he was the every infomercial.
Oh, that's right. ShamWow.
Everything.
Yeah, dude.
Everything.
All right.
Billy Mays. Everything.
We can go down this path afterwards. All right. We got live sessions happening tomorrow. SIE and the Series 26. And Brandy, what are we doing in the SIE tomorrow?
We are doing all things stock. So common stock, preferred stock, convertible stock. I don't know.
You know what's in stock at the KonaButterflyz? Stocks. We got stocks in stock. Join us at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. And what do we got for the Series 26, Brandy?
We are doing live techniques, but we are going to focus those live techniques on that first function, that first area. That's where we're focusing our function 1.
We're going to take you to function 1 town. Techniques, live 26. Don't want to miss it, especially just starting the Series 26. We're going to go over like we said, we go specific areas and then we show you like nice little techniques on the exam. So Brandy will open up probably a live quiz and then just show you how to answer those questions.
Let's go.
Like looking at it, just going, oh, this is all the content you need to know. Look at this. This is how easy it is.
Pretty much.
So she's going to train you and teach you on that. 9 a.m. Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. If you want those links, remember, it just went to your email box right now. So you have the link, members, to go get into all those. We're using the August member code. And as a member, you get into all of those different ones. So even if like I'm in the SIE, I would sneak into the 26. Not because I need any of the content right now, just because I just want a little, leg up and just hear about those techniques some more. I want to see how she answers those just a little bit more. I'm not going to take crazy notes. If I can't be there because I've got a meeting or anything, then that's fine. But if I'm not doing anything, Bob at work is, he's working with me and he likes to tell me stories and fart. I'd rather put that in my ear, do my job, and then listen a little bit and learn.
Never mind.
I'm just saying, I've had coworkers that are like that. It's talk and fart. I don't know why.
And I will say this too. A lot of what is in function 1.
By the way, why do people with bad breath want to tell you secrets? All right, go ahead.
A lot of function. A lot of the Series 6 content when it comes to investment companies and variable annuities shows up in this function 1 area. It's like a revisit, if you will, for the 26ers. So I would say if you're studying for the 6 and you want some extra techniques, did I say 26?
Mm-hmm.
If you're studying for the Series 6 and you want some extra techniques in that hard-hitting Area 3, I would be on the Series 26 class tomorrow.
There you go. And also, if you have bad breath, do some Banaka or back up.
Yes.
Just saying.
And yes, they are recorded and available for members.
Yes, they'll hit your email box later that day.
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
If you are not following us on Instagram, if you're not following us on Telegram, if you're not following us on Facebook, if you're not following us on Discord, I don't know why you're not. Because when somebody gives me a picture and they let me know, guess what, Brandy?
What?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. We don't have just one.
No.
No, we don't have just 2.
No.
Nope. We don't have just 3. No, we don't have just 4. We got 5 passers. Yes, we got 5 passers. It was pretty awesome. It was a white hot pass summer so far.
It was a hot pass weekend.
Hot pass weekend. Yes, grab your sunblock and check out these passers because they are going to burn you because they're so hot. You ready to get this thing going? All right. First up, we got Joe passed the SIE. Look at him with his pass notice there. By the way, great follow on Instagram. You got to see these crazy fitness push-ups he does. It's insane.
Dude, Andy showed me yesterday. I was like,
I watched a couple of them. I'm like, dude, that's core. That's some core muscles right there.
all.
Woo!
Hey, 14-year-old, go watch these.
So besides being in incredible shape, Joe passed the SIE, got it done. What he said it helped him pass was studying consistently for sure and focusing on the ones that I was continuously getting wrong and understanding why I was answering incorrectly. That is some Kona stuff right there, right, Brandy?
That is.
Why wrong and why right?
That's
why wrong and why right. We teach that all the time. And Joe, we are congratulate you on getting this first pass notice. We got to get that Series 6 done. He already hit me up. By the way, once you pass the SIE, this is for everyone, especially if you have not passed the SIE or you just passed the SIE and you didn't know this. To take the Series 6, now in Primerica, there's some steps you have to take, and you have to submit your U4.
Yes.
So you have to start the U4 process. You do it, not casually, not literally next week. No, do it as soon as you get home with your little pass notice. I would start that process right away. Why? Because it's like a 2 to 3 week process. This is your application to the federal government.
Yeah.
So that way you can get a window open so you're allowed to take the Series 6. It means you've to pass the SIE. Now they want your background check. They want you to do fingerprints, all this stuff. But there's a particular order in which you need to do it. And if you're in Primerica, you're in luck, because on Discord and the licensing resource channel, there is a handy dandy little thing that Brandy put together. It'll help you do it exactly in the order that you need to do it. We'll have less problems. It'll be really super easy and less hangups, so we can get that thing processed quicker.
Yes.
Because guys, the name of the game is to get through these pretty quick. So he's already started his U4 process. Go get that. You can get in the slick pack roll and all that stuff order. Guys, follow the order exactly how Brandy has it, and it'll help you out, especially if you're in Primerica. And other firms, they do it for you, and there's a whole thing. But I don't know about that process, but you have to have your U4 open before you can take the Series 6. So you want to start that right away.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
All right. That's just a PSA for all the SIE passers that we had. So let's go to the next one without further ado. I'm going to guess Rockland. Or Rockland? Yeah, it's Rockland, right? I'm saying it right. All right. I apologize if I said it wrong. Rockland, congratulations on passing the SIE. Got it done. Passed my SIE this afternoon. That's what she said. Thank you to Brandy and Andy, KonaButterflyz. To God be all the glory. Staying plugged in and using the Solomon Q Bank helped me in the most. I'm ready to the next. All right.
Love it.
That's it. There's some things that you want to say about her, right? You said she was always on all the different live sessions and she was in there, right?
Yes, I saw her. She was actually in the Series 6 today already, which is awesome. But yeah, that's exactly it, guys. Look, we don't require cameras, and to be honest with you guys, I don't see your cameras anyways, right? And so just the fact that I see your names pop in there, active in the chat is awesome, and she definitely was.
Congratulations once again. All right, so our next passer hit me up this morning because I think East Coast.
Yes, Virginia.
I'll just keep it at that.
Virginia,
because he's a very private man.
Yes,
as you can tell. SIE passed it. Michael, congratulations on passing the SIE. We congratulate you. What he said was remembering Mona Ohms. That's a KonaButterflyz patent. There you go. Using surface. This is what he said right here. This is what I was talking about. Remembering Mona and Ohms using surface level knowledge. I love that word. I knew you were going to love it.
Yes, because I talk about
surface level knowledge. Keeping calm and PMA were the biggest ones. We all know the material, but the mental attitude will be the barrier or the key to pass. The other one is no quizzing day prior to avoid mind games of a possible lower score. So you did 0. That is one of the things that most people do, and they do that wrong. They want to do all this crazy studying the night before. Guys, you usually do way more damage to yourself by doing that the night before.
Yes.
One, you're not in a calm state.
Mm-mm.
You're usually panicking,
Mm-hmm.
and usually most people score lower. And then guess what happens to your mental?
Mm-hmm.
It goes down. Your confidence goes down. It doesn't even, you guys are so crazy. Like weeks before, you guys have been scoring passing, totally great scores. You know everything. Then you get that one bad score the night before, and you just like panic mode. I don't know if I can, the doubting, everything. And protecting that mental is everything.
Everything. And sometimes I do suggest that one last full quiz, the day before, not never the day of, but that day before, because some people just need that one last kind of mental checklist, that mental run through of like, okay, this is what I'm going to wear. Don't forget to take off my rings. This is what I'm going to do. Making sure that I'm utilizing, all of my resources and all of my tools. Sometimes that's necessary. And in this case, sometimes it's not.
And there you go. You worked with Michael. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, guys, he was always in the small groups and he was always on the lives. And he would ask clarifying questions, which is why he knew surface level knowledge, just saying. But he would ask clarifying questions when it came to the random things, you know what I mean? The random things that would pop up normally. And then and just being plugged in, and he would check in on the message board and stuff, and it was great.
Yeah, and someone put, what is Mona? Means you haven't been to our test taking techniques. We'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those techniques that we teach. And then OMS is the acronym in which we patented. And we teach all of our students on how to observe these questions. And we do that in the techniques and all the different live sessions for the members all the time. So yeah, he's using the top things that we'd use in our system all the time to pass this thing. So congratulations, Michael, on getting it done. Awesomeness.
Yes.
And then what do we got here? I'm sorry if anybody like private messages me. I'll look at it in a bit. So I'm sorry if I don't get to that. Side note.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations to Zoila. We got the SIE done.
Yes.
Congratulations. Zoila is, I feel like, super inspiring, guys. If you want to talk about somebody who struggled, who really struggled to get this thing done, it's Zoila. But she never quit. Never. She just doubled down.
Mm-hmm.
And she just doubled down, and she would just be like, all right, I'm going to do it this way. All right, I'm going to do it again, and she was on the Discord. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was constantly asking questions. She was not afraid to hit me up or Brandy up and asking on how to do things, guys. And we loved it. She was always in communication with us all the time.
I have to say, do you guys see her markings on her arms?
Yes.
That was her daily reward. They're Mario Brothers temporary.
Can you zoom in or no?
Temporary. I don't know if you can.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Guys, those are Mario Brother temporary tattoos. And every day she set out to do her goal of what she wanted to get done. We talked about it with our members last night. And so she put a sticker, or I mean a temporary tattoo on to show her progress for herself. And I'm only saying this because I think on Thursday she asked if you were allowed to wear temporary tattoos for
Oh yeah, there were Mario Brother ones.
Yeah. So guys, that's what she did. That was her way of staying consistent, was using the temporary tattoos.
I think she appreciates it, so that way everybody doesn't think she has bad tattoos.
Yeah.
They're like, what does she got? Leopard print on her arms? No.
Yeah.
No, but that's awesome. Made it really fun.
Yep.
So she actually wrote down quite a few things on what helped her. Number one, I went with the best and worked exclusively with KonaButterflyz. I streamlined my success by getting VIP access to Brandy and content. That's true. She did. She got the small group sessions, all that stuff, and she utilized it.
Yes, she did.
Number two, I did the work. I was on the live calls in the small groups. I watched and took notes on every video I watched in the 21-day plan. Number three, I gave myself permission to pass. I focused before and during the exam, so I was in alignment with the source, law of attraction. And I repeated and felt it's all right. I am all right to pass my SIE exam today. Number four, and most importantly, it was implementing a ton of different strategies to ensure I passed.
Yes.
just implementing all the different things that Brandy was throwing at her and teaching her. And those small group tutorings, Brandy was able to do that and really help her out and speak it out loud and talk it out. And that was the big difference for her all the way. So congratulations to Zoila. She might join us tomorrow, so I don't want to go too much, but guys, super inspiring, and just the ability just to just bounce back and just keep punching. Super proud of you, Zoila.
Yes.
Really inspiring.
Very proud.
And then my last passer, but not least, Brandon Hank. Look how happy this guy is. Why? Because he passed the Series 63 and he's now fully licensed. Congratulations, Brandon Hanks, all the way from Utah. He's a good buddy of guess who? Ben. Ben Chant, our fireman. He's been guiding him into the KonaButterflyz ways. And congratulations, Brandon, on getting this done. It was funny. We were like, we think we met each other actually at convention, but we both can't remember. And he was like, man, I can't remember anything after taking these exams. Like, my brain is just gone. I'm all fair enough.
Yes.
What helped me pass was essentially the new 21-day system. Yes, I passed the 63 exactly 21 days after passing the Series 6. So there you go, guys. Just as advertised with our 21-day plan. I watched all of Brandy's videos. I was on the 63 lives. I also love the Kaplan webinar boot camp. So he went to that as a little refresher. And then I just did drilling practice exams over and over and reviewing my answers, just like we always do in the 21-day plan, right?
Yep.
So just stuck to it. He just threw in those Kaplan webinars because he wanted that different look, I guess, and then hearing the content. But guys, there you go. 21 days, got it done. Passed it. Series 63 in the books. Already studying the Series 26. 21 days after the 6, just as advertised, guys. What are you waiting for? And this is what I say on all the different posts, and I mean this in the most. And I want you guys all to write this down if you're on. This is what I want you all to look at every day or think about when I post these people and we talk about it, because it's not about recognition. It's about learning how they did it and applying it. And the number one thing I want you guys always to ask yourself all the time is, why not me? Why not me? That's it. Why not you? Right? Why not? If they can do it, I can do it.
Absolutely.
Everybody's got challenges. Everybody's got their own crosses to carry. Everybody has their own yoke, right? Do you guys know what a yoke is? You put it on oxen and then you go and plow back in the day. Put it, the thing that goes around an ox's, as Brandy would say, its neck.
That's hilarious because I was thinking on the lawnmower that.
No, that's a choke. That's not a yoke.
Rhymed. Thank goodness you explained it.
You're welcome. But we all have that yoke we put on, and every day, and we got to plow those fields, and we always got that extra thing that we got to pull, right? Yep. We all have our own, and it's just the ability to realize that we all have that, and we just got to get past it, and we just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. We went into it last night in great lengths with our members. If you were on, we talked about all that and scheduling. It was a great episode last night in the Evening Espresso. But the main thing is, guys, why not you?
Yep.
And just do it. Just make a choice.
Yep.
Just like you made a choice to be on here tonight for the KonaCatchphrase. Congratulations to all of our passers. I can't wait to see the next ones, especially the ones on tonight and getting this thing done. So let's get to it. Let's do the KonaCatchphrase. All right, everybody, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play a game. It's interactive. We want you to play. We want you to stay awake. What we want you to do is in the chat, we want you to put what you think are the key words to getting this answer right. Just like Michael said, surface knowledge sometimes.
Yeah.
Surface knowledge has nothing to do with content. You're not going to hear anybody anywhere else say that. Using, I like to say, full brain.
Yeah, we're not scuba divers.
Explain that one.
Surface level.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Yeah. We don't need to go deeper than that. Nah, we're on the plane. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put answers up on the screen first, because that's how we do in Kona. We always look at answers first because it helps us read the questions with intent. We don't get lost when we read the questions. We don't go, okay, let me read that again. Okay, let me read that again. Okay, let me read that again. Guys, if you're doing that, you need to start with answers first. So that way you read the question with intent. You're literally just checking your answers. And then that's it. You're like Santa Claus, checking it once, checking it twice, and then you're good to go. Click it. And so we're going to do that. But I went in the chat. I want you guys to put, if you see a pattern, if you see a keyword, anything that can help get the answer, don't simply just put what the answer is. Look for the keywords and the answers and questions, guys, because you don't want to master any QBank because those questions are never going to be on the exam. So you want to master the technique of it all, looking for the key phrases, the key words, all the connections, because that will help you when you take your exam, because it won't matter what question they give you. You're prepared to dissect those things like a surgeon.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
I feel bad. You did a lot of talking tonight. Do you want me to read or no? You good?
No, I got a big mouth.
Okay.
I'm good. I've been practicing for this my whole life. People have told me for years, and you got a big mouth and you're loud. It's about time it starts making some headway around here and doing something for the family. All right. D, Maloney Act of 1975. C, Securities Act of 1933. B, Securities Exchange Act of 1934. A, Trust Indenture Act of 1939. All right. Some people are noticing the acts. Oh, 1975 is the latest. People, right? We're noticing some stuff from content. We got some early stuff in the 30s, right? That's when they just started, right?
That is when they first started. Yep.
Yeah. Paper before people. That's what Brandy's always taught me.
That is true. Got to have a job description before you have a person.
Anything else we want to notice, Brandy?
Well, I was
going to say securities.
Well, let's go with that.
B and C are securities.
Because I was looking at the word trust, securities exchange, securities, and whatever Maloney is.
I hope it's not a lot of baloney.
That's what I always think when I see Maloney.
Baloney. All right.
Even though it's spelled different.
Are we ready?
Yeah. So, but you guys see what I did? I took, and you're absolutely right. I usually, sometimes I pay attention to the numbers as well. So I like the fact that you observed that the Maloney Act, that, that one was 1975, much later than the others.
Which federal law states that bond indentures are required for each corporate bond issue valued at over 50 million?
Oh, saw it right there.
Indentures.
So that matches
indentures. A. I'm just connecting here.
That's it. That's it. I don't have to think more than.
Well, remember surface knowledge. But what about the Maloney Act?
I don't know.
I don't even know
who Maloney is.
You like baloney?
It is Maloney.
No idea.
I don't know.
Do you guys see what we're seeing? Do you see that?
What's that?
No real thought.
Nah.
Keeping it simple.
Keeping it real.
All right. D, the underwriter agrees to sell the entire allotment of the offering within 30 days of the offering is terminated. C, the underwriter agrees to use its best efforts when selling the securities offered in the insurance. Is that right? Issuance. I knew I had it wrong. The underwriter agrees to buy all of the issue and assumes the risk for any unsold securities. A, the underwriter agrees to use its reasonable efforts when selling the securities offered in the issuance. Issuance is not the same as insurance.
No.
I'm going to say the issuance is when they issue it.
Yes.
I don't know.
No,
I don't keep it. I keep it simple. 756 episodes, guys.
Yes.
Haven't missed a one. A is reasonable. B, all. C, best efforts. D, something or other.
I'm with you on A and C is exactly the same, right? Because there's not much difference between reasonable efforts and best efforts, right?
I made a reasonable effort to be faithful. I made a best effort to be faithful.
It's the same.
It's the same thing. Both are going to make your wife mad if you use that.
D does have a number.
Just saying.
I love it. It's so true. Anything's reasonable will be all, and then that's all or none. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's by all.
Keeping it simple.
All right. So let's look at the question. Yes.
Yes. Let's do that. Which statement best describes a firm commitment underwriting? Well, we already eliminated A and C, thank goodness, because that would not even made, because that's not a firm commitment. Reasonable.
Reasonable effort and best effort is definitely not a firm commitment, especially if you're going with Andy's analogy of being in a relationship, which we can actually keep going with that because what's the keywords from the question? Yes, best described. There it is. Firm commitment, right? So if I'm making a firm commitment, obviously A and C are out because reasonable and best, right? No time frame on the firm commitment. Exactly. There is no time frame on a firm commitment. Why? Because you're firmly committed.
Yeah, till death.
Exactly.
Till death, sickness and in health. Richer or for poor.
Right. There is no timeline.
There's no timeline on that. It means always. Always and forever.
Boom.
So there you go, guys.
Look
it. Just using 1970s songs.
Right.
And just plain old simple.
There you go.
Relationship knowledge.
Yeah. We didn't have to know what firm commitment meant. We just used it in non-securities vocabulary way.
Yeah.
Like
70s yacht rock, guys. Get into it. Might help you pass an exam.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Is it the only one that had an and?
It is the only one that had an and.
Look at that.
Yeah, I like that one, don't you?
Yes.
All right. D, fixed rate. C, spot rate. B, current rate. A, forward rate. I think we can just eliminate rate all the way because we're all just talking about rates. C is different. It's a spot. A spot of tea.
Doesn't change. Yes.
I would say current rate maybe changes, it fluctuates, but I could be wrong. Is forward rate something like the future?
I would say that.
Future. It's the rate that could be in the future.
Yes. Now.
Current rate is now.
Has anybody ever heard of on the spot?
Yes.
That's like
I'm Johnny on the spot.
Like I would say current is like now, and I would say like spot is like right now.
I heard other people be called Johnny on the spot. I have not been Johnny on the spot. I've been Johnny late.
Yeah.
To the spot.
Oh wait, I put right on.
Right on.
Right now. Like right now. Like right now. Right?
Were we in a George Lopez comedy sketch here? Later, or now, right now?
Right? Yes. Okay, these are similar.
Oh, it's like talking to your kids right now, or now?
I mean,
when you said clean my room right now, did you mean right now, or
am I the only one though that thinks that? Like, do you mean now, or do you mean like right now? Because there could be differences.
Oh boy. All right, ready? The exchange rate for a foreign currency that is available today is known as the
available today. Exactly.
Available today is the keyword.
So we can cross off fixed.
Yes, we can.
We can cross off forward, future.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have current.
Now we need to know, is it now or right now?
Now, I will say this, guys. This one, you do have to know a little bit of content, just a little.
I mean, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
We can all agree that. I would have just assumed that I would want the spot rate.
I don't know who said that C was different. And we defined it as right
Diana,
now.
I believe, said that.
And being that we're on the spot, I'm going to go with C as well.
If I'm, I don't know about you guys, but I want the latest and greatest available, exchange for my money. Like, I want to know what I can get with that. I want that current.
And I'm going to say that I've never heard of current.
Right. I'm going to say right now.
Like, I'm going to say right now. Like, I'm going to do an exchange.
What's the latest and greatest?
On the spot.
Yeah.
I'm exchanging on the spot. So
who knows? Maybe my money's worth more than it was an hour ago.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. See, hey friend, meet me on our spot. Hey, we're going to exchange at the spot.
All right. I'll just go with right now.
Yes, like right now. But yes. Yeah. And I wanted to say to the person who I think it was Diana who put in there that spot rate was different. You should have stuck with that gut.
Yeah.
Because you were absolutely correct without knowing you were correct.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Let that be a lesson to you. D, capital gains. C, commissions. B, interest. A, rent. Ooh, what is it, guys?
Like, does anything like stand out?
Yeah, and remember, we're looking for patterns. We're
Money.
looking, yeah, money. There you go.
Heck
That
yeah.
has something to do with money, right? Commissions. Commissions is something like what? Commissions. I sold something. I get paid on it. All right. A is a monthly income. I guess we could say that, right? Passive income, maybe.
If you're comparing it to commissions, I would say this would probably be this is passive. I would say passive compared to C.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like yeah, they could be opposites.
Right. Or yes, or you pay somebody rent.
I guess interest would be passive also.
Yeah. Interest is passive, or maybe I don't know. I was really interested with debts.
Interest with debt. Okay.
Right.
Cool. Capital gains is like the sum, I guess. The gains, the capital that I've gained,
That
sum of all my gains.
yeah. But
Some of my I know that you're trying to make me say not gross, but like
no, you can say that.
okay.
Like where do you get a capital gain from? From
Mm,
selling.
yeah, selling something, doing something.
Right? Isn't that the whole point of buying and selling? You want some gain,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you look cute, you got to figure out how to make that work.
Yes.
Wendy is a self-employed consultant who works in the catering industry. Where did I lose myself?
I don't know.
Wendy is a self-employed consultant who works in the catering industry. She's a single in her early 30s and wants to start an IRA, but she's not sure about the income restrictions. Which of the following would be considered compensation for the purposes of an IRA? Considered compensation.
Can we just do this?
I went from one screen to the other, and that's where I lost myself. I'm like, huh? I don't know what happened.
Right?
Yeah, we can knock off all that stuff.
None of that really mattered. So, and we got considered compensation. Guys, which one was compensation?
Commissions?
I think so. Right?
The only one that would be commissions, right? The other ones are passive, really.
Passive or investment, like it's not even.
It's not like trading your time for money.
Exactly.
Or doing a thing for money.
Exactly.
Commissions is that.
Mm-hmm.
She's catering.
Exactly.
Yeah. She doesn't just get to sit there, collect rent.
Oh, we have two more. We can do this one.
D, an insurance company. C, an individual with the assets worth 1.1 million, excluding place of the residence. B, a mutual fund. A registered investment advisor. C, an individual with assets worth 1.1 million, excluding the place of residence.
C has.
That's a very interesting little tidbit there on the end there, excluding the place of residence. So that's its assets and not including his mansion.
Yeah. Did you guys know that when you guys figure out net worth, you don't include your primary residence?
I don't think some people knew that.
You want to know why you guys don't include your primary residence? Because they can't force you to sell it if you lose on an investment.
Right. If I got my rental, if I've got a side house in Tucson, Arizona, because I like my warm winters. And guess what? That's not my main place.
Exactly. So yeah,
so I could sell it.
Yeah.
I could sell it to Jason Croft. He's like looking for a next place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following fails to meet the definition of an institutional investor? Fails. Nice.
So what's the answer?
What's the answer, everybody? Which of the one fails?
Wait, yes, guys. We circled it.
Yeah.
We circled it. It's the only thing that was circled on the screen.
They were all tricked, Brandy. They were like, no, it's D. No, it's A. No, they thought it was Y. They were an institutional.
No, it was literally the one with the number.
I was just gonna say, it's saying institutional investor, and then C is saying individual.
This is true. And think about this, guys. If you're an institutional investor, you're keeping up with like investment companies, hedge funds, you're keeping up with like banks and broker dealers. Do you think $1 million matters to any of those? Like, can you keep up with a hedge fund if you have $1 million? No way, man. But if you
They're
had
talking
50,
Apple money over there at that hedge fund.
you're like, I got 1 million. And they're like, I made
They're-
1 million over lunch.
Right. I did a bathroom break and made $1 million.
Yeah. No, guys, to be institutional as I know we don't usually do content tonight, but to be the, oh my gosh,
To be an institutional investor.
the dollar amount associated with that is 50 million plus of assets.
So 1.1 is well below. And plus it's saying individual.
Yeah.
Look at the word surface level, guys.
Surface level.
Look, you don't need to know anything, right? It fails because it's an individual for one.
Right.
So there you go. Don't think too hard.
Don't think. I think we can stop there.
You want to stop there? You don't think they want to do one more? You're probably right. It's getting late.
Yeah.
All right, we will do it. I could feel them twisting my arm.
Yeah.
All right. D, a contract between a bond issuer and a trustee containing what is that? Covenants?
Covenant.
To be honored by the issuer. C, a bank account into which funds to repay a bond issue are deposited. B, a statement filed with the SEC by a bond issuer containing covenants to be honored by the issuer. A fund transfer by which an investor pays for a purchased bond. Got some words like covenants.
Yeah. These are a lot of words. Guys, imagine this was the last question on your exam.
Dude, it's almost like I have enough so I can walk out?
Let's just read the question because look how short it is.
I'm going to say B and D are opposite, and D is my favorite because it has an and I'm clicking D and moving on. That's what I would have done in the real game.
D is your favorite. There we go. Right.
I wouldn't have thought of anything else and said D.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry, guys. I was supposed to read that.
Yeah.
What is a trust indenture? I just wanted to demonstrate exactly what we're trying to teach you guys here. Did you see? This is my last question. I don't know what covenants are. I don't know when they're honored. I'm exhausted with this. I don't even know what life is even telling me right now. But I see that B and D are very similar in the fact that they have the words honored by issuer. They have the covenants thing. They're very similar. I remember D. Andy said and. He loves the and in the answer. Let's pick that one.
Why not?
It's going to be one of the two.
I'm tired.
That's it.
I'm buffering. I just need to hit submit. I'm going to go with this and thing. I'm going to read the question. It kind of makes sense. It flows. I'm going with it.
That's it, guys.
That's it.
As we told you right before we started, what happens when we buffer and we don't know the answer? Exactly. Perfect example. Well, thank you guys all for being here. I hope that was a good one for y'all. You learned a little something, get a little confidence in your studying. Congratulations to all the passers all across the United States. We went from East Coast to Virginia, right? We went to Utah, Oregon, California. We had passers all over the United States tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being committed. Thank you for having this as your thing to do because it is all about staying consistent. You gotta be consistent. Go get your study if you haven't done it. Don't let the night go down without you getting yours in. We got live sessions happening for members. We'll be back for test taking techniques Tuesday on the Studying Brew. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, everybody, take care. Be sure to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quiz. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great one.
Good night.